game time is, of course, tomorrow night. Puck drop in the evening for Leafs Nation, gearing up for Game 1 against the Boston Bruins.
All happens at 8 p.m. CP24's Courtney Heels is live outside of Scotiabank Arena as preparations get underway. And Courtney, you're going to be talking live to a Leafs legend soon, but obviously a lot of things happening for Leafs fans at Maple Leaf Square.
Yeah, and there is a lot that fans need to know about if you are planning to come down here to Maple Leaf Square to take in the game on the big screen behind me here. You do have to plan ahead. 1 o'clock today, you want to get on the Maple Leafs app and register for tickets. It's free, but I say you want to be here because it's just such an exciting environment. Thousands of people coming together, watching the Leafs as they take on the Bruins. Speaking of Leafs, I'm sure if you're a fan, you're familiar with our next guest, Wendel Clark, joining us live. Good morning, sir. Hi. Thanks for coming out, talking to us. I want to talk to you about the buzz in the city right now. Do you feel it? Do you feel the excitement going into the playoffs?
We always do, and it is coming up tomorrow, kicking it off on the road, and the people in Toronto love the playoffs. Just as the players do, this is the most fun time of year.
I was talking to a father and son. They're from Ottawa. They're in the city this morning. They couldn't believe all the blue and white we're already seeing. Let's look ahead to the game tomorrow. How do you think the Leafs are looking going against Boston? Because we've struggled against Boston in the regular season.
Yeah, we have. This is a whole new start of the season. Being an ex-player, this doesn't matter what the pre-games were, what the regular season was, how the season ended. This is a whole new season starting tomorrow, and I think the team will be ready. I think we're built better this year than we've been built before, and we just have to play our game, stay patient, don't give them the goals, and I think we'll be fine.
You said you think they're built better. What do you think is different this year compared to other years?
I think we have a little more sandpaper. We can play the games that are physical. We can initiate, not just react to it. So I think our team is better built that way, and really we just have to play a patient game, and with our skill level, we'll come out on top.
Many of these players, of course, quite young, but also quite experienced now. They're familiar with the playoffs. How will that work to their advantage going into the game tomorrow?
Well, I think it's great. This is the best time for our team. Our team is basically built for trying to do it now. Our best players are at the right age. They're not rookies. They're not old. And this is their time, so it's their time to go out and grab it and have some fun with this playoff run.
I know, you're in touch with the Leafs. You're a huge contributor to the team. Do you talk to the players? Do you give them any advice if they want it?
No, I'm just outside that part. I don't, so nobody can blame me for what goes on. But it's a fun time, and you're always pulling for the players. We were a player once at their stage where they're at right now, so we want them to feel it and have fun and feel what it's like to win at this time of the year in this city. This is the best place to win, so we want them to go through it. So we're just on their side pulling for them.
Yeah, it's such an exciting time. Good morning, Carlton. I see our friend poking over here. So I know he's always around. This is the person to watch for. Finally, I just want to ask you about the season for Austin Matthews. I mean, what a year for him. What do you think? 69 goals, and what do you think he is going to bring into the playoffs this year?
Well, I think it's you can't have a better year scoring than he had, and hopefully he comes in and rejuvenated, ready to start. I know at the end they were all making the push. The whole team was trying to help him get to the number 70, but he saved that for next year. We'll do that next year. And but really the whole team and especially him has had an outstanding year, and hopefully they can continue it into the spring.
One more question, if I may, sir, because I've got a few more minutes here. This area is just so electric during the games. I mean, there's thousands of people together. It's so exciting. As a player, how do players feed off that energy from the fans?
Well, it's good. If it's anything like Willie taking the train to playoff games as well, but really you feel it, even though you're kind of isolated because you don't have to be a part of the fan right there. But the guys feel the energy in the city and what goes on. So it's fun. It's a home game's fun when that whole building changes. Our building with the great fans we have, starting with outside here, but also in the building. The players feel the difference in the building. It is a big difference, and it's a fun place to play in the playoffs.
Yeah, we're the best fans, I think.
It is the biggest and most fans and the best fans.
Yeah. Wendel Clark, thank you so much, sir, for speaking with us this morning. We'll be in touch. It's going to be a busy couple of days for us here in Toronto and, of course, for at Leafs fans. So, again, it is quiet in the square, but behind me, they are setting up. They've got, the food coming in. They've got the screens ready to go in the stage here. If you are a fan and you want to be here, They have capacity of just over 1,600, so it is limited, and you do want to get online on that app at 1 o'clock today to get access. The tickets are free, but you do need them in order to come in. The gates open here at the Square at 6 o'clock tomorrow, and 8 o'clock, that's when the game begins. It is in Boston, but fans here will be able to watch that game and puck drop at 8 o'clock on the screen right here. Over to you, Nick and Jen.
Yeah, the excitement, the anticipation. If you can't get a ticket to be inside, being outside is certainly the next best thing. Courtney, thank you for that.